Hello. Good morning, Facebook and YouTube. How's everybody doing today? As you can tell, it's a Supra. Taps has already started the removal process on it. Don't look like there's many people watching right now. It's fine. But maybe, just maybe, we can get some more people in here, get some good conversation going on about the show last night on Jason Omolowski's Omelet, Tint Dude 3 on Tinter Tuesday Live. Yeah, it was a good show. If you missed it, sorry about you. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and get started. Throw this guy on. Adrian Evans. Yeah. Here's the intro. Let's do this. Yes, it was. It was a very good show. Well, looks like we got everything set up. Like I said, Jasmine's already started the removal process. She got this window off already. Basically, hang on a minute. I forgot my mic. A little microphone doodad. She's using a steamer, which basically softens the adhesive on the back side of the film that's grabbing the glass, and will slowly work the film off of the glass. The quarter windows have already been previously removed. There's still some adhesive left on them. But yeah, look at this thing. Super nice. One of the most sought after cars in the United States is an MK4 Toyota Supra. The back window's already got some aftermarket tint on it. Hopefully y'all can see that it's purple. He's a really good customer of mine. He's also a really good friend of mine. He's a big Supra fanatic. He's got multiple. I'm not going to throw him under the bus and say how many, but he has multiple Toyota Supras. This is his fun car. When I say fun car, this is his kind of like a daily driver, I guess you would say, except for in the rain. It does have drag radials on it, so that might give you an estimate of about how much power this car's got. I will tell you that I have ridden in it, and it is stupid. You could put a $100 bill on the dash, and he could put the pedal on the floor, and you would not grab the $100 bill. Stupid, stupid, stupid powerful. Look at that. Way to go, Tabitha. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the pattern set up. I am gonna blow the front roll downs up a little bit as far as size, because obviously it's a frameless window. I will be shaving these. Gotta shrink the roll down windows, obviously. So yeah, beautiful car, absolutely beautiful car. It's a very fun car to ride in. He does have another one that's built strictly for drag racing, and it is also very stupid with power. So yeah, Diane, my mom, says hi.
Hi.
She sneezed and said hi. She does not have a microphone or an earbud in so she can't hear comments and stuff. I do need to turn my earpiece up. There we go. Cool. So yeah. George, what's up, buddy? Man, thank you so much for hanging out on the live stream last night. Sorry things didn't work out and you getting that tank like you said, but you know, there will be more. There will always be more. So this car is getting NanoFlex 38%, which is our most premium film. It's a full ceramic layered film. Has 98% infrared heat rejection, also known in the industry as IR rejection. It's a very, very good performing film. I gotta grab the new box because that one is empty. There it is. Good morning, Isma. I need my blade, or a blade. Last week, I had about 4 blades. Yeah, that's the one that I pulled the pin off of to replace yours. I'm missing my big orange blade, my gold wrap blade. Do you have any extra blades in your? Fun times. I lose tools a lot. Yes, they do. Red dots in my shop are like 10mm sockets in other people's shops. They are bad for growing legs and walking off. Oh. It is a sweet car. Give me a second, I'll bring y'all back in the view of it. Sounds like there's more people popping in. It should be streaming on YouTube. It says it's online. Is it not there? It's showing it's online though. Is that a Supra? Hey, look at that. Absolutely beautiful car. So this car is for, like I said earlier, it's for a good friend of mine. Yeah, it's on YouTube, sir, Steven. See? So this car is for, like I said earlier. But this car is for a really good friend of mine. He owns a shop, a mechanic shop that's local to me called Quality First Automotive. If you are a viewer from my area, they are located on 301 by the KS Bank, across from the Dunkin' Donuts. But not only does he have Quality First Automotive, he also runs another business out of that same spot called Absolute Driven Performance. They are on Instagram and Facebook. Absolute Driven Performance. Super duper awesome guy. That's weird. Yes, well, kind of next to the car wash. Yeah, right there in that area. So Absolute Driven Performance, he's got a dyno jet dyno. He's, like I said, if you own a Toyota Supra and you are relatively close, yeah, I mean, he's got guys that's driven up from South Carolina, had a guy from Tennessee. He's got one in his shop that was from Charlotte area. He's got another one right now in his shop that's from Fayetteville. I actually went over there a little while ago to drop him off after he dropped this off here at the shop. But yeah, I mean, if you have a Toyota Supra or the 2JZ platform vehicle, I highly recommend bringing your vehicle to him to have it worked on, whether it's just for normal, plain Jane mechanic work or performance upgrades, because he is silly when it comes to these cars and knowing what to do to them to get them to a certain spot on the horsepower level. I'm not going to tell you how much horsepower this car has, but as stated previously, he can put a $100 bill on the dash, put the pedal on the floor. You will not get the $100 bill, I promise you. This car is stupid. And then the sad part about this whole ordeal is the fact that he has another one that is specifically built for drag racing. And that one has almost double the amount of horsepower this one's got. So he got this one not long ago. He did all of his motor work to it. Got it. It had a factory front bumper on it, but the car had been in a wreck previous, and the bumper there was something going on with the bumper as far as color match on the paint. The hood also color match problems. So he brought it to somebody and they color matched the hood and the front bumper for him. And he finally got it where he wanted it to be on the street. And now we are taking this old nasty purple fading tint off, and we're gonna apply some premium nano ceramic on it. And that way the interior will be protected from all of the sunlight and all that jazz. Who said that? Who said that? What was that? Hunter Lloyd. Absolutely, man. If y'all missed last night's live stream on Tinter Tuesday Live on YouTube, you missed a heck of a show. It was a fun time. There was a lot of conversation. There was a lot going on in the chat. There was some giveaways. We ended up giving away 2 tanks, 2 fully set up tanks. A dash towel, a tumbler, and I believe it was a t-shirt. Super awesome time last night hanging out with Jason. Definitely, if you did not see it last night, you missed a heck of a show. It was very, very fun. See you, Ismail. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us for a little bit. Josh, you want the car? I mean, he can probably find you one. When I say he's a fanatic, he's a fanatic. But these cars right now aren't selling in the United States for less than like 35, 20, probably $25,000 to $35,000 is about as low as you'll find them. Some of them are selling for upwards of $75,000, $80,000. So if you want one, you got to pay to play. They're not cheap. And my 80s music playing in the background today. Oh. So Film and Vinyl Designs has all of the side windows, well, has the roll down windows. It's got the back window. It's got every pattern except for the quarter windows. So I'm gonna have to hand cut the quarter windows, which is very weird for this to be the car it is and them not have patterns for it. Oh, there it is. It's all good though. No, this is 38. 38%. Out of the box, really, I think it's like 40 to 42. Hang on, I'll tell you. Yeah, it just looks light on that window right now because obviously I've got those side lights over there. She's got the hatch open, that door's open, a lot of lights on the other side. So yeah. How's it coming off? Leaving glue everywhere? Surprisingly not. This stuff is purple. How purple that film is. Ah. Cool. Enforcer 2? Oh, I've got the Inspector 2. This stuff metered 41%. So heck yeah. What was I gonna do next? Oh, I need a marker. One right there on the floor. Oh! I gotta quit putting knives in my left pocket. I got a hole in that pocket, so. Is it in that one? A 95 Mustang? Nice. I like old cars. We actually talked about this last night on Jason's show. Yeah, I don't mind old cars to an extent. I do charge a little extra because there is extra cleaning involved. You know, so you kind of have to make it worth your while doing an older car. Some people realize that, some people don't. You know what? No, I did. Yeah. Yeah. It's always a plus. Always a plus. Super soak this bad boy. The last one that I did for this fella, I had to shrink the roll-down windows. It's somewhat weird, you know, normally, well, not normally, but a lot of frameless windows you don't have to shrink. This one actually looks like it may not have a lot of shrink to it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. That other one I did, and it was a 90, like a 90, I think it's a 94. Well, there's no shrink at all for these. Weird. Some shrink to this one. I'm gonna put some shrink in it. I don't want to have to shrink it once I install it because I'm not taking these door panels off. I'm gonna add a little bit of shrink to it. What's up, T-Town? Yes, it was. It was a very, very fun show. Very fun show. If you're a window tinter and you missed last night's show, you definitely missed out. Are you done with the steamer?
Yeah.
Oh. Whew. I'm very sorry for the sneeze. Woo. Tabitha's got my nose hairs burning. Thank you very much. Nice. Oh, nice. Ford Maverick. I haven't even seen one of those, T-Town. Not in my area. Actually, I'm lying. The Ford dealership, the guy I know works over there, he posted a picture of one not long ago that they had just got in. Nice. Hate your customer didn't show up, but at least this time now you get to make up for it with the flat glass work. That's pretty cool. Was that something you already had scheduled for another day and just gonna go knock it out today, or what? Yeah, T-Town. Bingo. And can't complain with that at all. Oh, Kyle. Yes, sir. So this is Ghost. For those of you that don't know, Alex calls this car Ghost because, well, it's white. And it will ghost out real quick. It'll say bye-bye. Heck yeah. We got some watchers today. If you're not watching on YouTube, or you haven't liked and followed the YouTube page, I would greatly appreciate it. What's next? Oh, I'll go ahead and install these. Probably gonna razor blade those windows, being that I had 10 on them. He brought root beer. Weird. See you, Jason. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Do I want some what? No, I don't. I like diet root beer. Oh, look at that. Well, that is yours. What are you doing? You gonna clean the windows? Are you done back here? Or? We'll work on this. I'll work on the side windows. Oh, you can't reach it?
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah.
Go figure. You're so short. I know.
Well, I was just gonna climb back there, but
Yeah, you can do that.
it didn't feel sturdy. Like I pushed on the bottom, and it's not sturdy. So I don't want to mess it up.
What makes you think I want to mess it up? Oh. This is a product called ATR. It's an adhesive remover. It's really good at its job. It will burn your nose hairs, I promise you that. It will remove the glue. All of it. I haven't found a film yet that I haven't been able to get the adhesive to come off with. ATR. It's a really good product. Couldn't do that again if you tried. It softened the glue on that one. Oh no, I didn't have ATR then. I don't think. No, I don't remember. Yeah, definitely not using a razor blade on this back glass. I'm sure that you can still get this window, but I bet it's not cheap. Bet it's not cheap. Are y'all digging the 80s music? You want me to kill it? Go to something different. What's up, David? Yes, it was. I've even put this stuff on some flat glass adhesive, and it loosened it up enough that I was able to scrape it. Scrape it easier with my blade. If you've ever taken tint off of a piece of flat glass, like actual architectural film, that stuff is not fun to get off. ATR makes it a rather easy process. So right now, I would imagine you're probably asking that question because of Shady J doing it. To be honest, if you're trying to push your mid-level or premium film, absolutely. If you're not trying to push your premium film, why? If you're wanting to use it, the premium or the mid-level film, because you like working with it better, well, I mean, obviously there's got to be a little bit of give and take there, right? Now you're going to be doing a quote-unquote free removal. So I mean, it's kind of what you're okay and willing to do for free in order to get that upsell. Would I do it all the time? Probably not. Would it be something I would offer for a month or something like that? Yeah, probably. Where you get and it would have to be for a full tint job. It couldn't be for like a set of doors or something like that. Because you know, obviously I want to make it worth my while on doing something like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with giving a free removal if they upgrade. And really thinking about it, a set of front doors wouldn't be bad either. I have not. I've used Epic Orange from Fusion All-Type, and I like that stuff. But to me, the Epic Orange is way more potent when it comes to like what I smell and the odor of it. It's very, very strong. This stuff I can actually spray a back glass and sit in the back of the car, to where the Epic Orange, I have to spray the window and get out immediately and let it sit there for about 10 or 15 minutes before I actually get back in the car, just because it's so strong. So T-Town, going back to your question, I've definitely thought about doing the free removal if you upgrade to our mid or premium film. It's definitely been a thought of mine. One reason is because we've done so many removals in the past, I don't know, 2 months. Most of the removals that we've done have been somewhat kind of recent removals, meaning they had just went somewhere else and had their windows tinted. Oh, you thought the ATR was the stronger of the two? Yeah, I don't feel that way. To me, I lose my breath with the Epic Orange in the back of a car.
They both take my breath, but if it wants to.
Let's say I've never used that stuff before. I've used Awesome. Didn't like the outcome of it. I've used one that I haven't used. I've got some back there. Actually, it's over there because I used it on my Talon yesterday. But carpet cleaner, I've seen where some people have used carpet cleaner as an adhesive remover in it. From what they say and explain, it works amazing. But I don't, like I said, I can't attest to that because I've never tried it, so I'm not 100% certain. So this stuff here, like we're putting the premium ceramic on this. This film is a little bit harder to shrink, because obviously it's rejecting the heat that I'm putting against it with the heat gun, right? So it takes the shrinking process a little bit longer. As far as the install, with the premium film, installing it isn't harder because you're doing the same thing, right? But on some things that I can get away with say my entry-level film, the Terraflex, and what I mean by that is when I'm not going to use that piece of film because I don't want to mess it up. Here. So sometimes when I'm installing with the Terraflex stuff, and let's say I'm holding it just right and I create like a point in the film like that right there. Well, I can either when I squeegee it, it's going to come out and you're not going to see it, or I can even put some heat on it once I install the film if you can kind of see it, and it'll go away. With this film, if you crease it, if you do what's called a zipper, which is basically where if it does that little point and you try to like get it out, it'll actually leave like a, not that drastic obviously, but it looks like a kink, but lines in it going back and forth, zigzag lines. You cannot get that out of this film. And so the install process to me takes a little bit longer with this film because you're having to be more careful. That way you can keep the film completely laid out as flat as possible. This way you don't get those zippers, those point creases and stuff like that. This particular film, when you pull the liner off, it does like to, for a lack of a better term, it does like to roll up. And I think some of that has to do with how tight this film is rolled on the core. Where are the rest of my magnets at, Tabitha? Oh, there they are. They're way under there. Being that I know I'm going to be leaning against the side of this car, I'm going to throw some protection on it. We are using our Tint Wiz dash towels. All this is doing is ensuring that when I lean up against the car to shrink the center of this glass, my zipper or my button on my pants don't hit it and scratch the paint. It's almost the same as like a mechanic's little fender cover. Now we're just waiting on Tabitha. She's ever so gently laying that film on the quarter window. Look at that. Tint Wiz, Tinter Brand, Tintertainment, Iron Duck Designs, Tinter Battles. Oh. I like that, Kyle. Can't rush perfection. What I do? Just had it. Oh, it's over here. Set it down. Try my best, sir. Whoop. Hello, Christina, on a live stream.
Hello.
And on speakerphone.
On the live stream.
What's up?
What you want for the lunch show?
Oh, well, lunch show.
Lunch show. She craving.
Here, I'll hand the phone to her and y'all can discuss it. Ow. All right. Oh yeah. There's actually some overspray on this back window. What I might do, or what I will probably do, is after I get done with this back window, put a clay bar on the outside to get some of that overspray off. Ninja? Yeah. I like being a ninja. Steak, chicken, and shrimp, please. No vegetables. Noodles. That is that. All right. What did Kyle Whitley say? Heck yeah.
Oh, tell Kyle I finally found his missing Tupperware.
Probably heard you, but just in case he didn't, Kyle, Tabitha found your missing Tupperware. She was hiding it. It's currently right here on my table. It was under here. She had stuck it under there for some reason. You know, Tabitha does Tabitha things. Kyle said, awesome, I can finally eat again. She said she begged to differ, sir. She's seen you eat since. He said true, but not something from home.
Oh, I will buy you extra Tupperware. Static is real. I better not. I better not pop the hood. You can go to his Instagram though. His Instagram is Absolute Driven Performance. He's got pictures of this car under the hood and everything. He's got pictures of his drag car, which is over 1,000 horsepower. And And then he's got pictures of a ton of other Toyota Supras that he's worked on. He's got pictures of a Toyota Aristo, which is it's basically the same exact platform as a, what is it, a Lexus LS300, I believe. The only thing difference between that and the Toyota Aristo is, one, it's a Toyota. I believe I did. Yeah, y'all made a banner. But I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, the Toyota Aristo. The one that he's got, it's a right-hand drive, meaning the driver's side is the steering wheel is on the wrong side. But the coolest part about it is it's a 4-door sedan, and it runs the 2JZ platform, which is the same motor, twin turbo setup that this car had originally. This car is no longer twin turbo, it is single turbo. This one that we're tinting. So yeah. And if you were watching the live stream last night and you heard me talk about selling the DSM, the 97 Eagle Talon, which is sitting right there. I'm going to be selling that car so that I can get that Aristo. I would have to tint a lot because these cars are expensive. Which is why I'm going to have to sell the DSM to get it. Being that there's 5 in my family now, it's hard to put. It's hard just to put Caden, Christina, and me in the DSM. So we're gonna go the 4-door route with an awesome platform to be worked on, and it's right-hand drive, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clay bar that back window. I'm not gonna have to, but I'm going to. Woo! I definitely forgot about that line, the defrost on. Well, it's only on this one side. Even better. Even better. Might as well. Seems like a good thing to do, right? I mean, it's basically a 4-door Toyota Supra, right? Essentially. The heck is going on there? There we go.
It's a workout. Being that this hatch is so long, I am going to be reverse rolling this. Most of the time, hatchback windows, Frankenstein, whatever you want to call it, just throw it up there. But being that this window is such a big window, more so the fact that it's so deep, like it's long this way, it's hard to reach. It's going to be much easier to reverse roll it. Maybe knock it out in one go without having to move it around a whole lot once I install it. Pretty close. Pretty doggone close. Just kidding. That tank needs to be redone. Oh my God. You're stuck. There we go.
sure we ain't got no light gaps. Pretty good. So 16 years ago, I started out with Aegis films, and then I went to Scorpion for about a month, and then I went to Max Pro, and then to Flex Films. As far as like personally purchasing. Now, over the years, I have used a plethora of different films at other people's shops. Different companies have sent me films. So yeah, I mean, I've used a lot of different films, but as far as me personally purchasing, like I said, Flex Films. I've had Max Pro. I've purchased. I've purchased a lot of different. Well, not a lot. I lied. It ain't but like 4 or 5. You know what I mean? So yeah, Aegis Films. I mean, I've used Lumar, I've used Expel.
Did you ever use 3M?
I have used some 3M before. Matter of fact, right now I've got a roll of Autobahn black ceramic here. Did I like what? Oh, Expel. Don't mind Expel. Expel is a, they're not going to tell you this. Some of their accounts may fight me on my live stream, but it's okay. It's a Garware product. It's a good product. There's nothing wrong with it. It really is just what you're wanting to do with your business. What is your business model? They have a color stable film, it's a dyed film. They have their ceramic, and then they have their premium ceramic lines, the XR and the XR Plus. I mean, realistically, it's a good film. Like I said, I have an issue of applying it. I mean, if you're thinking about going Expel, I feel like you should try it. Dean Mitchell, who works for Expel, he made a post. This has probably been 2 years ago, year and a half, 3 years ago, somewhere in there. If you're in any of the Facebook groups, a common question you will see it's a good performing film. Definitely is a good performing film. Nothing wrong with it. Brady, I can't remember if you're an installer or not. If you are, and you've told me this before, I apologize. Please don't hate me. But that being said, if you are an installer and you are thinking about potentially selling Expel, dude, get some Get some samples, try it out for yourself, see what you think about it. See if you like it, see if you love it. If you love it, keep buying it. If you don't like it, move on to the next brand. You know, I can give you an opinion. Tabitha can give you an opinion. Dean can give you an opinion. All these other people can give you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with Expel. Being that you're not an installer, there's nothing wrong with Expel. I will say that Expel is more of a marketing, because you know they're on the NASDAQ, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, at the end of the day, they sell a product that has good heat rejection. They have a good warranty. As far as installing it wise, to me, really and truly, installing film from one brand to another is like opening a can of jar of Duke's mayonnaise versus Heinz or something like that. You know, you're doing the same thing with a different product. As far as performance goes, there's nothing wrong with the performance of it, the longevity of it. From what I know, they've been doing very well. They've got a good track record on their comebacks or whatever. So yeah. You have a good product on your truck windows, sir. Oh. Hey, we do have more blades in the big toolbox, right? Perfect. Oh, look, I grabbed an extra one anyways. Say what's up, Christina?
What's up, Christina?
Do you have any extra left over?
What?
Do you have any extra stuff left over? I need to get rid of this one.
No. Trashed it. Solar Effects is a good brand. I used, so back in, when was it? February. Back in February, me and 3 other window tinters, Jason Omolowski, Dave Dillinger, Dean Mitchell, we went up to, I went over to Tennessee to Derek Bodie's shop. He got in a wreck back in October of last year. Had been in a wheelchair since October of last year, hadn't been able to work. Bills were starting to pile up, and you know, he reached out for some help, and we went to help him at his shop. And he uses Solar Effects, and the cool part about the whole situation is one of the partners that owns Solar Effects came to his shop that week while we were there, assisting him bringing in some revenue, and they supplied all the films. So for that week, that's all we used was Solar Effects films. Definitely a fun time, and it's a good film. Hey. All right. You.
The sticky side is on the billboard, so the liner.
The liner needs to be out. Or in.
In, because I have this adhesive.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, I'm 2 day shipping T-Town. I don't know how far out your shipping is.
What?
Christina went to Ninja Japan?
Yeah. No.
Yummy Japan? Ninja Japan? Some type of Japan? Definitely not Chinese.
No, not Japanese. Yeah, they were similar.
Old Christina House thinks going to install that glass, maybe? I don't know yet. I am... Charlotte. I don't know. What do I do on my cell phone? It's over here. Charlotte area. What are we, like 4 hours, maybe? From here, I'm 3 hours away. 3 hours and 1 minute from Charlotte when I Google it. To 3 hours. How many people's watching? Oh, we got some watchers today. We got 8 people watching now, bro. Whoop. Yeah, I'm 30 minutes. I'm 30 minutes east of Raleigh, so I'm about two hours from the coast, 2.5, depending on what part of the coast you go to. Mm-hmm. Whew. Ooh. The easiest for us to visit is Emerald Isle. Wrightsville Beach isn't hard for us to get to. You have to remember there's 5 of us now, so. I have been to Kitty Hawk area twice, and I absolutely loved it. It's just that Kitty Hawk is like 4 hours away from me. Like the Outer Banks, that particular area. But generally speaking, I used to go to Myrtle Beach all the time, just because there was so much to do there, to where like Kitty Hawk area, there's not much to do. So yeah, I mean it varies. I mean, we've been to multiple different locations at the beach. We love them all equally, just basically because it's the beach. I do have a good friend of mine that for the last couple of years we've stayed at his house. He has a rental house that's at Kure Beach, K-U-R-E. We have stayed there numerous times. So yeah. Okay, the Ocean Isle isn't bad either. We've been to that area numerous times. Oh, we get to watch Christina lay some film with Michael. No problem, buddy. It is Mama K. Yeah, she's getting ready to stick that piece of tint, bro. Look at her. She's like, I got this. She just got her nails done. She's doing this with new nails.
Tint with nails.
Oh God!
Oh my gosh.
I caught it!
Oh my god.
I caught it!
She just fell.
No, really, I caught it!
It's got kinks and trash.
Chair back. I don't want it. You don't want it. Oh my God. That was scary. Oh God. Oh. At least mine wasn't alive when I fell out of that blue chair.
Well, that just went viral.
But
Oh.
I didn't catch myself.
It will be screen recorded later.
TikTok. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
you shaved
man.
the other one, right?
Yep. Yeah. Hey, I double shrink these. So do your line up. You see where all the like weird things are right there? Do your tack line here and work this stuff kind of angled down at the corners. Since I double shrunk it. Double snapped it, whatever you want to call it.
Work out and then work. Okay.
No, so start up here and go that way. Instead of squeegeing that down, yeah, squeegee that. Basically make your locking point up higher. And then all this stuff you're gonna kind of like work down and work angle down, yeah. Brady Hammer said someone got nervous.
I'm not used to being alive. Right?
Welcome to live, Christina. See them new nails working. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Hey, I'll have you next week. Don't look at mine right now.
I think I'm gonna go do mine.
I've had
I'm trying to talk.
I'm not doing it. Missed the spot. Missed the spot, bro. All right. Let's look. All the kinks and the trash.
I haven't seen none in there.
Good God Almighty! Look at that thing.
I found a thing there.
See, if it were me, I would have been laying up underneath the car. That's how my luck is when I fall.
Right?
Yeah. Jerks. Man, what a car. Beautiful. Is that Bronco out there? Oh.
That guy was here for
A quote.
like,
A queet.
they try to get some like paint stuff done to the car.
Mhm. Heck yeah, boy. Got them shaved edges. We gotta wipe the windows off, but shaved edges. Completely redone. Remastered. 38% Nanoflex. Premium ceramic film. 98% infrared heat rejection. All the performance in the window film, just like all the performance in the car itself. Yes, sir. I will definitely do that. Oh, she's still working on this. She pushed my chair over here.
I'm done with that thing. Right from right.
Why does Flex Film have such a bad reputation? Flex Film has a bad reputation because Ralph, as a new business owner, started out selling a product that was having failures. Ralph noticed the problems. He had people contacting him about those problems. Ralph fixed those problems. But ever since then, everybody has had an issue with his film because of the previous problems. I have been using Flex Films for 5 years. One of those years, I was ordering film at the same time that people were having film failures, and I have yet to have a film failure. The film that is on my personal truck, the film that is on my personal car, the film that is on my wife's car, the film that is on my shop van, all of it is Flex Films, and it looks just like it did the day I installed it. Tabitha's car, matter of fact, when I first originally tinted her SUV, I tinted it with some of the same quote unquote product that was failing back in the day, five years ago. You know, people had some failures, and instead of fixing the failures and going on about the business, obviously they have looked to, you know, push about telling people about the failures of Flex Films. I mean, bad news travels faster than good news, right? Those new nails ain't helping you, are they? So yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been using the 3 lines of film that I've used for the last 5 years is TerraFlex, which is the carbon series film, the Panaflex, which is the carbon ceramic film, and the Nanoflex, which is the premium ceramic film, and I haven't had any issues with the film, nor have I had issues with the customer service department either.
I had a roll of film get mixed up with another order of mine. So I had placed my online order through my dealer account, and then I called them to overnight a different roll. Like I was calling for a separate order for an overnight film because I had a Tesla Model 3 coming in, and I needed some 60-inch roll of Panaflex 40%, and they mixed up and put that overnight order in with my normal 2-day ground shipping order. No harm, no foul, but I needed that roll of film. I didn't get that roll of film the next day. I called Ralph. I said, hey Ralph, I didn't get my film. And he was like, what do you mean? And I told him, and he was like, well, hang on a minute, let me call you back in a minute, I'll figure out what's going on. He called me back. He said, I've got your address plugged into my GPS. It's going to take me 8 hours to get there. This is on Friday. My car was coming in on Monday, but I knew UPS wasn't going to deliver my film on Saturday, so that's why I ordered it because I ordered it on Thursday. I overnighted it to be here Friday. He said, so you're not in like dire need of the film right now, right? And I was like, no, I mean, I just need it for Monday morning at 8 o'clock because that's when that car is coming in. And he was like, okay. My GPS says 8 hours. I'm on the way. He drove from Alabama to North Carolina with said roll of film, handed me the roll of film. He actually got here late Friday night. He spent the night in a hotel. He got here at 8 o'clock that Saturday morning, handed me the roll of film, said, here you go. Don't worry about the cost of this film. Keep the other roll when it comes in, and I'm going to take the overnight charge off your account. And then he took me to lunch, bought me a steak dinner. You know, nothing wrong with that. Ralph is an awesome guy. We have a good professional relationship. We have a good personal relationship. You know, his films are very, very good. They perform very well. Like I said, I'm in North Carolina. Our climate is very humid. I have used some films in the past, which is why I've left companies that failed within 3 months of it being on the windows, and that was their midline of film. I'm not going to name the names. I've already named them previously in the video, but you know, at the end of the day, Ralph's Films or Flex Films by Ralph Van Pelt are really, really good films. So unfortunately, people have opinions. With opinions, things are kind of somewhat overlooked. And they can't get over the fact that it failed and whatever. Hey DW. Good day, sir. Yep. Color is a little bit different. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, if it works for you, then that's what works for you. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I have files. I can file. But at the end of the day, more proficient and I feel, me personally, I feel the quality of shavings a little bit better than filing. But again, if filing's how you do it, that's awesome, dude. Right. Edge of this glass isn't the best in the world. See, this is when a file comes into good play. So for the guys that do file, I will give you that. Not to mention the fact, when you shave, you go through blades like crazy. Just put that brand new box of blades. Still got that corner I got to get. Far back corners of shave, frameless. Not sure I quite follow that T-Town. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay. So, let's say this window had a, let's say it had a frame on it, right? Now, are you guys hand cutting, or are you using a plotter? And I'll show you why I'm asking that question. If you are hand cutting, and you're wanting to shave a window, and you got your film on the outside of the glass, you mark that top edge, that way you know where it's at. You can do this with a plotter too. Well, can't do it with that. I'm not going to show all of it on live video. I don't mind sending you a video. But basically, you'll take your film when it's on the outside of the glass of a framed window. Take your marker, and on that point, you'll lay it up against the roll of that. This is when you're cutting on the outside, right? And you'll bring it all the way across until you get to that very far side where the frame's at. When you put your film on the pill board, let's say your mark looks like that, right? Hopefully y'all can see that in the screen, the marking on the glass here. Let me turn the slide off, maybe you'll see it a little bit better. Y'all see that? Ow, ow. Maybe, if you can see that. When you go to cut this film out, what you're gonna do in order to get into these corners, in the front and the back corner, can see or can't see? Can see, okay. You're gonna take and cut right on that edge of this part here, I don't know, about an inch or so, and then bring so you'll cut here and then bring your blade up, cut across, and then about an inch before you'll come back down and cut along that line, right, and then round your edge and your sides. So then your piece of film is going to look like this. Right? Then you're going to install it and you're going to line this edge and this edge up with your corners. And then you'll go back and you'll shave that top edge off. That makes sense? So you're basically, when you draw your top edge with your marker, you're going to make sure that this line here and this line here is as smooth as you can possibly get it with your blade, with your marker pressed up on that corner there where the glass and the top edge meet. And then you're going to line that up as close as you possibly can, and then you're going to shave that top section there off. That's the easiest way to go about it. And then you don't have to worry about poking into the corners. Now, there's one other thing, and I don't know that I have any available. I need to make another order of some. Oh, I do. If you really want to get wild and crazy with blade cutting, you can get some 30-degree blades. 30-degree blades will actually go into the corners a whole lot better than the normal, 60-degree blades that we use. So I mean, you can get that tip edge into the corner seals really easily. So I recommend doing it with the cutting portion that I just explained, mainly because that's really the easiest way to do it. If you were plotting stuff out and you know that, hey, I'm probably going to shave this window, maybe add a couple of inches down on the, or not inches, but so like if, let's say with this particular window, let's say I know I'm going to be cutting, let's see, hold on, maybe other patterns pulled up. Oh, Forerunner, perfect. So like this particular pattern here this is a framed window, right? What you can do is if you have the ability to add extra film if you're plotting. So basically I just added about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch on the bottom edge, right? And I want to shave this window. When you put it on your peel board on this front corner, if you'll take your blade while it's on the peel board and do the same thing as I showed you on my peel board, cut that first little section, just cut it even with that edge, depending on how, I mean, I have really steady hands when it comes to cutting, so I mean I can nearby cut a straight line. So I mean that basically the same thing. I would just follow it. I would just drop my blade a little bit lower than that cut edge that the plotter cut, and then I would just kick it up, and then you could install your pattern and then shave the top edge. But that's where I would be at with that. That's how I would do that if it were me and I was shaving framed windows. So that said, are there any other questions? Anything anybody else wants to talk about? Probably going to be closing it down here in just a minute. We've got it done. It is finished. It looks phenomenal. The girls are over there talking about their nails. I'm over here looking at an awesome, beautiful MK4 Supra. Yeah, T-Town, you could file the back edge and the front edge and then shave the rest. Absolutely. But then again, if you're like me and don't particularly like using a file, I'm not going to file. I have files because obviously I wanted to learn the mastering of filing just as much as I wanted to learn how to shave. That way I can see and know the difference. You know, I can't stand fingernails across chalkboard, and that's what it sounds like to me. You know, I'm gonna take my headpiece off here. We are in the final little bit of this. Head is red now. Head red. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming on today. If you are on YouTube and you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. That way you can get notifications, which is really weird. Somebody said earlier in the beginning of the video that the notification did not tell them that I was live. I have no clue what that's about, but anyway. Like and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, please go to YouTube, type in the search bar Xtreme Shades Window Tinting, hit the like and subscribe button there, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys again. Okay, so Diane said YouTube did not give notifications. Not sure what's going on with that. I don't know. It's supposed to. I don't know. Sorry. But thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Until next time, let's get shaded.